Good morning, fellow YouTubers. It's just gone 6:30 in the morning on this Sunday morning, the 18th of August 2024, and I'm just going out for another adventure. And today's journey is going to take us to THRUNTON Woods. We are the mountain bikers do the tracks through the forestry. Loads of pathways were closed off. I haven't been up there for a long time, so I've decided I'm going to try and take the jog on his leader through the Forestry Commission tracks and see what is open and what's still closed off, just to let other people know, because obviously I'm on the Facebook group called Walking Northumberland, and a lot of people still post to say that THRUNTON Woods is still pretty closed off. So out of curiosity, I'm just going to go up there and check it out for myself. So I'll park in the main car park and then just go the normal way I normally go through THRUNTON Woods, along towards Killally, past Killally Crags, over to Hardnab, then left and drop down and go over towards Killally, the cliffs where you've got the beautiful views. Then you've got Long Crags. I just walk back along there, and then it's like a big circular walk you do back towards the car park. Right, so without further ado, I'll get on my journey. I'll get on the Prince Edward Road there and start heading down towards the Nook shops as usual, and then I'll be going on to the A1, turning left onto the A697 Coldstream Road, and then drive halfway along towards Wooler. Then you turn left to go along the skinny lane to going up towards the main car park at THRUNTON Woods. So bye for now. It's 7:12 AM in the morning, this Sunday morning. I've done 31.6 miles along the A1, and now I'm taking the Coldstream turn off, which is the A697. So you get over to the left hand side, the third lane here, and it just goes uphill and bends round the left and starts taking it towards Wooler. So I just wanted to map it to see how many miles it is to this turn off where I'm going to be taking to the left there now where that car's going. Right, so I just thought I'd stop here and for everything on this big notice board where it's saying Rothbury, Cragside, Northgate Hospital. And if you go straight on, obviously you go towards Alnwick. Right, so I'll bring you back further down the line. Bye for now. Okay, coming along the Coldstream Road, Long Horsley village is 36 miles, and I've just pulled up at the speed camera at Long Frampton. It's 40.7 miles to this speed camera. So I'm just putting everything on video and clocking it all, so I know exactly what mileage I've got when I'm coming home to get back onto the A1 past the Metro Centre and start going home, coming back from THRUNTON Woods. So I haven't got that far to go now, but I just thought I'd put that on video. I'm just clocking each mile between each village, just for future reference. It's good to know. So if you're getting low on fuel and you're looking to see where your pointer is on your fuel gauge, if it's nearly down, but you've got your red light hasn't come on yet, and you're here, so I could be able to get home, no problem. Right, so just to remind you, it's the 18th of August 2024, Sunday morning. Right, so bye for now. Okay, it's 7:30 AM in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 18th of August 2024, and I'm still on the Coldstream Road, and I'm just getting to the bend where you keep to the left where this communications tower is, where this car's coming, and you just go along that skinny one track lane for about a mile and a quarter, and then you come to the main car park for THRUNTON Woods on the left hand side. So I'm just going to be turning left here where this car is now and going along the single track lane for about a mile and a quarter. Right, so I'll bring you back. Bye for now. Okay, fellow YouTubers, it's 7:43 AM in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 18th of August 2024. So I've parked in the main car park, and this is where obviously a lot of people were saying that the tracks and pathways are all closed off because of the fallen trees and they haven't cleared them yet. So this is why I've come back to THRUNTON Woods to have a good look around for myself. So I'll be walking up the main tracks and just see if there's any signposts to say certain tracks closed off to the public, diversion signs or wherever. So this is the main place that you go in to start and just walk up the main road track here. Oh, straight away I've seen something that really grates on me, pisses me off. Black plastic bags tied in a knot where the people have picked up shite, but they've just tied it in a knot and left it so it'll just stay there for 150 years now, because plastic doesn't break down. So I'd rather you just left the dog shite in the long grass till it would dry up naturally and crumble back into the land. But that's a blight on the, it's a blight on the landscape. It's unhygienic. It's disgusting. Look at them just chucking the bags down there, look. I mean, obviously it's part of the park's fault, no, because there's no doggy bag bins here. So people just chuck them down, have to tie them in a knot. Now I've never been here for ages, so I'll start walking up the road and just see what the tracks are like. But I've deliberately parked my car facing over towards the fishing lake over there. Let's get all these little sheep and lambs on video as well before get the dog out the back of the car and start walking around with these later on. Right, so just the other side of that fishing lake is the A697 Coldstream Road. You can just see cars going along it just beyond the lake. You can see cars going down the hill and continue that way over towards Wooler. But I've just come up that way. Like I say, I've come to that junction and you drive along this single track lane for about 1.25 miles, and then you start coming to your entrances into your car park here. I was going to park just here by the gate and pipe my car over that way, but I thought the better view was down towards the fishing lake there. Just all the little lambs and sheep there just lying down on the field enjoying the morning sun. It lit flies everywhere. As soon as I pulled up and opened the doors, I was getting bombarded with flies, so it's going to be a right pesky walk up the tracks here and swishing my face where the flies are hanging around as usual. But I'll just put this notice board on video as well, where it's saying there, explore Thruntton Wood. This is what's doing. The government's caused all this bags of shite, dog shite, by all this campaign, but it's deliberately brought out to get dog owners and non-dog owners arguing over bags of shite and shite on the ground. That's all it's for. It's another campaign to get we're divided. That's all I've done it for. Right, so it's saying there, Thruntton Wood, summer 2024. In November 2021, Storm Arwen caused significant damage across Northumberland. Thruntton Wood was one of the areas most affected, with trees blocking roads and making the forest unsafe for the public access. We are pleased to welcome visitors back to more of the forest as we continue clearing the remaining storm damage. One main worksite continues to the north of the forest, shown as no entry on the map. That's where it's red. So I'm just going to go on the outskirts and go along the past Killally and then over to Hardnab, then bear left and start going back over towards Killally Crags and Long Crags. That's the circle I normally do. But we'll see when we start walking, see how far I can get without getting any signs to say closed or blocked off. Right, so without further ado, here's another car just coming in the car park and reversing up. Right, so as you can see, I've parked the car and I've reversed right up to the grass, out the way. I left loads of space for other cars to come in here. But I just wanted to pipe my car over in that direction because I've just set up my time-lapse. I haven't done a time-lapse for a long time. So I thought, right, I'll charge up my DigiPower battery, which I did all day yesterday. And I've set it away now while the engine's still running. So it's doing a time-lapse in now. And I'm not using the battery, I'm still using the car engine, charging up the DigiPower. But when I turn off the engine now, I've got to turn off the buttons there on my main DigiPower battery. Then it just runs off its own battery. But the DigiPower holds 8 hours of video recording. So that's the view I'm getting down over towards the lake past the... I know, son, you want to go out, I know. Right, so dog's whining, wants to get out. So without further ado, I'll get him on his leader and take him for a walk. So bye for now, people. Right, it's just after 8 o'clock, it's 8:15-ish. I've locked up the car, got the dog out, and he's on his leader. So he's starting to drag us already. Powerful bloody dog. Right, there's 2 people just parked up now before me and I've just started to walk up the main track there. So that's where I'm going to be heading along now. Right. So it's just a nice leisurely walk up through the what's left of the trees. And it's supposed to be going to be hot today, so that's the reason why I wanted to come early, so to do the walk where the sun's not at its highest and going to burn us to a crisp. So there's doggy poo bags here on the grass. There's hundreds by the main entrance there and on the fencing. It's disgusting. So all you dog walkers that's picking shite up and putting them in the bags, just get a stick and flick it to the side in the long grass so nobody will stand on it. Instead of this unsightly health hazard. This is ridiculous, this. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Would you do that in your back gardens or your backyards? Just scatter black plastic bags of shite all over? Well, day and day in the countryside. Pisses me off. That's me rant over. Right, come on, son. Right, come on, up we go, come on. Howard. Good boy, son. Danger forestry work. Right, so I brought plenty spare batteries for to do the whole videos of the whole journey. Good boy, son, good boy. Right, so that's the view back down through the main drive gates. I had to thoroughly wipe my windscreen down before I started recording with me GoPro 8 to do me time lapse. It's full of dust off the roads. I would normally let him off straight away as soon as we get into Forestry Commission roads, away from the main roads, but it's a long time since I've been up here, so I don't know if there's going to be any sheep either side of the road in the long grass where you can't see them. Good boy, son, good boy, good boy. Good boy, son. He's like a cat, he cleans up after himself and he scratches the ground and covers it over. So even the dogs are cleaner than humans. Try and cover up their mess. Looks like it's going to be a slow affair with the dog because he's got to sniff every piece of grass, and where any dog's weed, he pees on top of it. Even though he's got no pee left in his bladder, he still tries to pee on it. Come on, son, away. Come on, come on. I would imagine most of the main road tracks are open. It's just mainly where the mountain bikers do their tracks through the trees. That'll be closed off with fallen trees and what have you. So, as long as I can do my main circular route that I normally used to do when I come up here, Right, just for you morons, come here son, come here, come here. Just for you moron dog owners that's picking shite up and putting it in black plastic bags and tying it in a knot and throwing it down so it becomes an eye. So, right, there's a dog's whoopsie. Get your boot, kick it over to the side. That's it, and it's off the track. That's all you've got to do instead of carrying these friggin' little plastic bags that the government have got you doing like friggin' sheep. And picking it up and tying it onto a knot and then throwing it down on the track like this green bag here, look. See, they've picked the dog's shite up, but they've tied it in a knot through a dune, which is worse than the dog's poo left to dry and crumble and go back into the land itself. Right, here's another 2 lumps. Right, boot, kick into long grass, out the way. That's all you've got to do. Alright, so here's some barriers here, closing this right turn off. Well, that's like I say, that's to traffic, I think. But I think the main routes, the walking routes, are in red stone, so you know. Right, let's just go and see what they're saying on these notes, because that's what I've come for, to find out what's going on. Right, no unauthorised persons allowed beyond this point. Forestry work in progress. Parts of this forest are temporarily closed to the public access. Our safety rules and signs are there to protect you and those working here. So once again, there's that map again where it's showing you which areas are still closed off. Red at the top north end. Right. Now I would normally go up there to the right and then bear left and start going right up the track at the top end in the direction I'm going now. But you can't get up there now because it's closed off. Hey, come here. Hey, come on son, hi, come on. Right, I'm going to trust him because it's early in the morning. I'm well away from any main roads now. I'm in the forest and I don't think there's going to be any sheep here. Come here, son, because there's big machinery not been up here, so there's no grazing land left. Hey, come on. Good boy, son. Give me a bit of freedom for a run about. The only people I've seen up here was those 2 people I parked up just before me. And they're just down there to the right. Wait, there's a van pulled up as well now. So that'll be a van with mountain bikes inside. Ready to come and do the tracks, through the trees. Good boy, son, good boy. Now I know when I get right to the top to go past the pond and then start heading over through Killally, going over to Hardnab. Now when you get to Hardnab, there's a double gate, and as you get up to it and go through it, there's sometimes cattle or sheep. So that's where I'm going to put a money leader before we go any further. So I hope he's going to be a good boy and come back to his granddad to get a money leader. Good boy, son. Good boy. But these are the only kind of places I can bring them to lure them off safely, away from main traffic and lots of people and other dog walkers. There will be dog walkers in here, but with it being early in the morning, I'm hoping that there's not too much traffic, human traffic that is, and dog walkers. I mean, he's not not going to rush up the dogs and fight them, but they go for him because he's just a big daft lump, and he goes running up like wants to play, and they don't like it and go on, turn on him. Right, I remember walking up this main track and there was like a tree on the right hand side which is broken off, but it's in a bit of a bend. Looks like a coat hook. Sort of reminds us of the shape of it. So this is where he can sniff every bit of grass and do his business, and peas and everything without stopping me walking along. So I went to bed just after midnight last night, and I can't remember what time I first woke up. Oh, it was early, man, 2:30 something. I said, I'm not getting up now. So I just turned over and tried to go back to sleep, and I must have went back to sleep. Because the next thing you know, it's just after 5 o'clock. Right, more doggy poo bags.